Austin here, acting host of the Long War Battle Reports, bringing you another $500 battle report today with my good friend Felix. Looking forward to run some brand new armies and see what they can do.
So, detachment breakdown in the super heavy slot, this amazing Den of Imagination knight. I also brought in a Leviathan. Well, so this is part of the battalion. Heavy support Leviathan and a heavy support Bolters. It's a little bit shenanigans. You're going to have to deal with it from the Calth box. We also have one 10-man squad and then two 5-man squads. That gives us a 3 legal battalion or 3 legal troop sections. I have a librarian, a priest, the Cataphracti squad, and the warlord is the Cataphracti captain. Then in the Vanguard detachment, I have Devastator squad with bolters, 3 Contemptor dreadnoughts, Saint Celestine herself, and a Leviathan dreadnought. That gives me 2 relic heavies, 2 heavy Devastators to make it legal as per the Forge World book. So for the price breakdown, the Leviathans come in at about $75 depending on the value of the pound per day. $35 for Saint Celestine. 2 of these dreadnoughts come in at $60 each. One of these dreadnoughts plus this entire, well, almost entire set is Calth based. Also $160. Instead of the captain, I have an apothecary there. I did a trade. We're not counting him. And the librarian, this is actually the Dark Vengeance, but we're pricing him at $20. And then another $75 Leviathan, and the $160, not including the awesome paint job, for the Night Warden.
And there he is, seeing the table. This $500 battle report has got 3 detachments. The main detachment being a Supreme Command, 3 Death Guard Nurgle Demon Princes. Souped out, we've got our Grenade Man and Mortarion himself. We have a patrol, mandatory troop. We have a unit of 20 Plague Marines with Typhus leading the way. And then we have a Demon detachment, battalion. Get those command points. We've got a couple Malefic Lords, a squad of 30, and 2 squads of 10 Plague Bearers. So, obviously, this is a money battle report, so we've got some custom Malefic Lords by Robbie. Obviously, these are Poxwalkers that he converted up.
No, they identify as Malefic Lords.
Oh, cool. That's exactly what I identify them as. So they're rocking $10, $15 is what we're estimating those to be priced at. All the 50 Plague Bearers coming in at $30 per 10. Plague Marines, we're assuming, the prices came out, Rob knows more than me, but hey, $120 for the 20 of them. Typhus, $20 character, $140 for Mortarion, and then Princes are coming in at $40 a piece. With the 15 to 20% discount, $500 battle report. Today we're going to run Eternal War mission, The Relic. So, the armies, we've gone over. The battlefield, set up. So, we're going to roll off to see who gets to randomize the map. Need a long war.
With a long war.
I hate you.
Yo, dog.
What if we just sat here and rolled the whole time? Okay. I win, so I'm going to randomize the deployment on our standard deployment maps. A D6. We are going to play Spearhead Assault. So, deployment zones picked. I'm staying on the right. Felix will be on the left. Therefore, Felix, you get to start deploying in your deployment zone first. And then we'll see where the dice fall, my friend. Good luck.
I'm going to need it.
As you can see, deployments are set. The Nurgle finished deploying first, so we will get +1 to go first. We're both playing super aggressive, going after that relic early. I know what's going on. I can't allow Celestine to grab the relic and retreat because I'll have to chew through the whole army.
Hand of the Emperor.
So hopefully we can move up and make it a little more difficult. And he is playing the same tactic. It looks like you've got all your dreads up close, ready to try to grind through Nurgle. So let's see who goes first. +1 for Nurgle. Nurgle should roll green. We're rocking a 7. I don't think you can win.
Nope.
So Nurgle it is. We'll see if you seize.
For the seas.
Long war.
Opposite.
All right. Good luck, brother. So the Nurgle fortress that I have built here is going to slowly move up to the relic. So the game plan here is move and advance. Get there as quickly as possible. Getting smite range is going to be tough this turn. So really playing for turn 2, 3, 4. If you guys know the style of the list, if these grenades get to him, game over. So let's try to keep these Plague Marines alive. So we moved up. During our movement phase, we are going to spend a command point for Cloud of Flies on our large Death Guard unit there in the middle. The Plague Marines, so they cannot be targeted unless they are the closest visible target. Just trying to protect them there. We're jumping right into the Psychic phase. We've got a couple things pre-planned out here. Nothing's really in range to take advantage of this. Don't want to peril, so we're going to smite because he's in range of 1 dread, and we are going to cast Miasma of Pestilence. So Miasma first, making Mortarion himself -1 to hit. Goes off on a 6. Is going to go off on a 10. Felix, you can try to stop this if you have a Psyker within 24. It looks like that'll be close. I'm not sure you are in range. Let's check it out. Looks like we're just out, so that's going to go off without a hiccup. -1 to hit on Mortarion seems strong. Right into Smite. Closest visible enemy unit is the large Leviathan there from Mortarion. 11. D6 mortal wounds right off the bat. We are rocking at 1. Do I want to use a command point? I do not, because I have some grenade tricks up my sleeves for later on. So 1 mortal wound to the Leviathan. Does he have any ignore mortal wound stuff? Feel no pains, anything?
So I got nothing, Frank. Take a wound.
1 wound it is. On to shooting. This army doesn't have a lot, but we do have the lantern from Mortarion, so 18 inches is hitting that Leviathan up front. So it is a pistol, 1 shot, and you draw a straight line between Mortarion and the target. Nothing else is there, but you would hit everything along the way. But we are hitting the Leviathan. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because all the stuff around. We hit. It is strength 8. You are toughness 8, I believe.
Yes. Toughness 8.
Toughness 8 is good. So 4 to wound. A 3. Is this a reroll wounds? This is not a plague weapon, so no luck yet. Not too much going on yet. We are approaching the relic. I know he's going to probably grab it and move again with Celestine here, so hopefully next turn you'll see much more dead Marines.
True believers, it is the Blood Angels' turn. For the record, we're using Ultramarine rules because Blood Angels don't have anything special, unfortunately. So for all you Trollioses out there,
so red,
Ultramarines.
Red is blue.
Red is blue.
Perfect.
If you're colorblind, wait, or something. So really, the strategy here, Saint Celestine, get the relic, run away, throw stuff into the Nurgle so it can basically become more Nurgle rot, but the Emperor wants that relic, so we're going to get that relic. We got the Wall of Iron. It's not Steel Rain, but it's close. Saint Celestine grabbed the relic, used her active faith, came right back into the wall, the nice warm cushion. The Tactical Marines moved up, and they're getting ready to engage, and hopefully we blow something up. Here we go. We're rolling Psychic Powers. First one up, the Psychic Fortress. Casting value of 5.
Goes off, trying to give that Leviathan up front some protection.
A little bit of loving.
We've got 1 million chances to stop you, so can I beat a 6? Sure can't. That power's gonna go off without a hiccup.
And then we're gonna roll the Null Zone because I feel Mortarion's gonna be in my grill.
Goes off on an 8. That's what it goes off on.
Exactly an 8.
How good am I? I tie. I have to beat you. That goes off as well. Decent.
The Knight, Sanguinius. I feel he's on the inside. We're going to go ahead and roll him, his heavy Gatling.
Shooting at Mortarion. So he has got -1 to hit on, so you're hitting on 4s.
It's not
maybe the worst roll of all time.
I've done worse.
He's rocking toughness 7 at the moment, so nothing yet. He's looking mighty resilient. Battle Cannon. 2d6 shots. 8.
Take it.
Alrighty, hitting on 4s.
Equally bad.
Wounded on 3s.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. All right, these are -2, so he's getting his 4-up invulnerable save. So 2 are going to go through. These do multiply. They do D3 wounds apiece. So 3, 4 total. He gets his disgusting resilience roll, and he's taking 1 wound.
Storm Spear Rocket Pod. Here we go.
Hit on 4s. 3 hits. Wounded on 3s. 1 wound. Alright, he is going to have his 4-up invulnerable against this. He's shrugging it off.
You're on fire. The Leviathans. Grab Flux Bombard into Mortarion. D3. How many are we going to get? We need it. We needs it.
2 shots. He hits on 2s, -1, so 3's to hit.
Ooh.
Cool. These are strength 9, so 3's to wound. 2 wounds, -5, I believe. That's
This
a
is-
4-up invulnerable.
This could be great.
I got a leaner.
Oh.
He's the greatest of all time.
Here we go, vets. I had to do some slicing and dicing on this Curies to get him double. Also, he's a relic, but let's see if this conversion work was worth it.
He's hitting on 3s as well because of the -1, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. These are strength 7.
Yes, they are.
4's to wound.
Well,
I'm gonna give you that.
That was 4.
Give
Okay,
it to you
one
anyway.
more.
What is the AP on that? I'm assuming I'm going to be able to take some 4-up invuls.
You can.
4-ups, all of them go through. How many would damage?
1 damage each.
5-up, disgusting resilience. It's taking 2. Down 3. All these Marines shooting at Plague Bears, -1 to hit. He was able to knock down 4, knock down 1 here. I do have icons in these, so let's take some tests. On the large unit, we're looking for a 1. Nope. So
had me roll
5 -4, we are going to lose potential. I believe their leadership 9.
7.
7. So we'll lose a couple guys there. This squad, 3. They only lost 1. They were just trying to get him back. So nothing bad there, and everyone else is good.
Our guns are useless. Whole lot of DACA, whole lot of bolters, whole lot of pretty much nothing. At the end of the day, Mortarion just took it like a champ. Did not care. Thanks, Austin. I needed you to roll low today. But you know what? I got the relic. The Emperor is happy. The seething mass of Nurgle is advancing. I kind of want to see what's going to happen. I'm pretty excited, to be honest. I like it when things blow up.
So far, so good for Papa Nurgle. Really impressed by the resiliency of everything so far. So, hopefully you guys at home are looking forward to this next turn because the big man himself is going to get some action. So, Mortarion, we're going to actually see what he does coming up. Mortal wounds, psychic powers, attacks, he's charging, it's going to happen. So, with the bulk of the army, though, we are pre-measured just outside of our 12 inches we need for grenade tricks. So no grenades yet. So you'll see the Cloud of Flies stratagem again here to protect the Death Guard in the core. There he is, staring them all down. We're going to hop into the Psychic phase. Cloud of Flies was used during the movement phase, so the Plague Marines are safe. For another turn, we're down to 5 command points. So from here, we have some decisions to make on what psychic powers. We're in smite range with basically the whole army, so we know that's coming. Starting with Morty, not to be confused with Morty from Rick and Morty. This is Mortarion. We're going to smite and cast Miasma. We're going to do Miasma first. Goes off on a 6. There it is. You are now within range. Would you care to stop that?
Why, yes, direct.
And you do. Miasma has been stopped. We're going to jump right into his second power he's allowed to cast and smite away. Smite's going to go off on an 8. I believe you can only stop 1 power.
I believe you were right.
So, closest Dreadnought there is taking D3 mortal wounds. 1. We're going to speed through this. We've got 1, 2, 3 smites coming to the closest model, all being that Leviathan. So, let's start with the Prince. Smite. Fails. Smite for the Malefic Lord is going to pass and do D6. So you're going to be taking 3 mortal wounds there. And then Smite from Typhus goes off on a 6. Going to do D3. So that's 6 total so far going to that Leviathan. And him taking one earlier drops him down 7. We've got 1, 2, 3 more smites coming to the other Leviathan being the closest. Let's not forget about that Psychic Fortress, right? The Leviathan has a 4-up save against mortal wounds, so 6 4-ups. So he saved 1.
Well, better than none.
So now he's down 6 instead of 7. The Lantern. We are going to target this far Dreadnought here so that we'll clip 3 with the Lantern. So, cool ability, 7-inch bubble, right? -1 toughness. So these guys are now toughness 7. So Contemptors are now T6, Leviathans are now T7. So we need to make 1 hit roll, hitting on a 2 with a reroll. It's going to hit, so every unit that was passed under gets auto hit now. So we'll start with the closest Leviathan, strength 8, wounded on a 3. The next Contemptor, wounded on a 3. And the far Leviathan, wounded on a 3. They're all going to be wounded. Do they have invulnerables?
Well, yes.
Because these are rocking -3 AP and doing 3 damage.
So we're doing the 4-up invul saves.
So Leviathan is good. The Contemptor has a 5-up. Is bad. He takes 3 wounds. And then the 4-up on the Leviathan is good. So just 3 wounds to the Contemptor in the middle. So, utilizing the Death Guard's neat new bolter trick, we were able to knock out some Marines here with Plague Marines bolters. Done with all of our shooting, we're jumping right into the new fun stuff from Mortarion. So every enemy unit in the fight phase that's within 7 inches, I roll a dice 4. We're going to consult his chart. So on a 4-up, they're taking D3 mortal wounds. So he's a mortal wound machine. So, starting with the first Dread. 4-up. He's taking D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound going to the Dread. The Dread in the middle is safe. The Leviathan is not safe. Leviathan D3. 3 mortal wounds to the Leviathan. He gets his 4-up saves. Takes all 3. 7 inches may get Celestine. Let's check it out. So it actually goes all the way to the Dread. So Celestine on a 4-up. She's safe for now. And this Dread is safe as well. Well, as safe as you can be, I guess. So as you can imagine, we sped through the Overwatch because it's useless against this big guy. You really can't do too much against him. All right, he is going to choose to do his Eviscerating Blow. So 3 attacks here, 3 attacks here, hitting on 2-ups, rerollable, wounded on 2-ups, rerollable, because he's rocking strength 16, you're -1 toughness all around. So, hilarious, right? I'm laughing. Are you laughing yet? So, on the Contemptor, hitting on 2s, wounded on 2s, rerolling. That is going to be a bunch of 5-up saves for you. Coming in at -4, so 1 goes through. D6. You are going to take 4 damage. Oof. 4 is able to knock him down. We'll see if he explodes here in a second. 3 attacks going to the Leviathan. Rerolling 1s. We are hitting 3 times. Remembering our blades here. Wounded on 2s. Rerolling. So this is going to do a mortal wound right off the top. So that's 1 save. You have a 4-up still, right? Right. From mortal wounds.
Psychic Fortress.
So you ignore the mortal wound, but you do owe me 3 4-up invulnerables. 1's going through there. D6. Just 1 wound to you. How many wounds do you got left?
4 more. 14 total.
I'm going to use a command point because I'm going to be ballsy. Check this out. 4 left. See if I can roll a 5-up. There. Dread down. Really good. Death to the False Emperor not needed here for extra attacks. We're able to kill both those guys. Let's see if they explode. So first guy.
5 or 6? No.
And the Leviathan. What's he blowing up on?
5 or 6.
Not a 2. Beautiful consolidation to the closest. So, successful. Killed everything he touched. He's still very strong in his wound count, and the majority of the army has been untouched. So,
Mortarion is running roughshod over these Ultramarine Angels. So really, we're going to fall back a little bit, regroup, maybe reload some ammo, work on our targeting systems, and essentially throw everything I got into them to see if these smites can go away. Here we go, veterans. We're going to roll some null zone for the Psychic so we can hopefully slow Mortarion down. That is a 10. That is going off.
a 9.
I can count.
Close.
Mildly
Close to
dyslexic.
Yes, I need this. I need my invul, I feel like. I'm not stopping anything with that. Command point, probably worth it. Not good enough. So, looks like Morty's losing his invulnerable.
Better call Rick. Psychic Fortress on the Leviathan because I have a feeling he's going to have a lot of moral wounds thrown his way. And hey, that's an 11.
Well, I might as well try to stop it. Sure not.
Here we go, boys and girls. The Leviathan's going to breathe some fire. 2d6 out of the 2 heavy flamers. Well, less efficient.
Lackluster. That's three hits. You need 5s to wound. One more dice for you.
Oh.
Whiffed. You got a melta gun in there?
I got 2 melta guns. 2 IBM.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? We got combat phase still.
You got a Night Titan too.
I do have a Night. I got some Curious Assaults. We're going with this. Here we go with the Avenger Gatling gun from the Knight into Mortarion. Wow.
Are you the best 40k player of all time?
I mean, clearly.
You're not Kelsey Haley.
I am not Kelsey Haley. I wish I was. I might roll better.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. Here we go. 5 dice. I got to get 1, right? Opposite. You know, these dice.
2d6 shots with the battle kit. I got you, Ken.
I might be going with some green ones.
2d6. So you're gonna get 11 shots. So there you go.
I just need to roll these green ones.
You just gotta talk to the green ones. Watch, all the green ones will hit, and all the white and black ones will miss. Nurgle. Hit on 3s. I didn't get miasma off, or however you pronounce that.
I'm an expert at pronouncing things.
Is it miasma?
It might be.
Miasma?
I think it's potato at this point.
Enunciating things.
3s to wound.
Maybe it is pronunciation. You have great grammar because my dice is terrible.
So, is it just combat or do I not get an invul from this either? No invulnerable saves here either. Brutal. So -2. He is rocking a 3-up armor. So -2 is giving me a 5-up. None saved. So these are all multiplying into what?
D3s.
D3 wounds apiece. So
Yikes.
3, 6, 9, 10. 10 disgusting resilience rolls.
Freaking 10!
A 10! Come on, Morty. Saving 4. So he's taking 6 right there alone.
Righteous.
So 9 on him.
Missile pod hitting on 3s. Well, if I could hit on a 3. Wounding on 3.
Hey!
We got one, coach.
This is minus... Was it -3? It's minus something. I get a 5 or a 6-up. A 6-up is going to be good.
We're rolling on hitting on 3s.
Ultramarines can fall back and shoot with a negative. There's a 2 in there. You are wounding me on 4s.
Hey.
Decent. This is neg something, correct?
-1, yes.
4-ups. 1 goes to 5-up. Takes a wound. He is taking 10 wounds so far. Overwatch time. Lantern. Right? Coming in hot with the Contemptor first, right?
Right.
Do I hit you? Sure don't. So it looks like those are not being failed today. Touching your models, how does that make you feel?
Kind of like it. The Leviathan coming in hot with a siege drill. 4 attacks. AP -4.
Hit on 2s. 4 hits. Your strength 16 to my toughness 7 currently. That is wounding on 2s.
Well, there's a 1.
And with no invulnerable saves here because of your well-placed Psyker, these all do 4 damage, correct?
They do.
So I owe you 12 disgusting resilient rolls. 5 ups. I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 1 wound remaining. Bad math that. Rob's like, he was already at 10. So, dead Mortarion. We're going to see if he explodes. It doesn't affect Nurgle models, which is cool. Normally, explosions hurt you as well. So, this is just against you. 4 up. On the table, please. A 5 is good. So, basically, he gets his ability, and everyone within 7 inches is just taking D3 mortal wounds. So, Contemptor, because you didn't get a chance to kill me, it's taking 1 wound. The Leviathan is taking 1 wound. The 3-man squad is dead.
Wow.
D-E-D. D-E-D. The Psyker, because, no one likes Psykers. 2 wounds. Yep, hitting everybody. So he's got 2 left. So, yep, we're going to hit the Relic Contemptor. Is taking 1 wound. And that is everyone within 7 inches that is not Nurgle. Actually, I lied to you.
He actually gets his Relic of Ancient Glory. We'll roll that real quick.
6 up, Brent.
Nope.
No, he's taking it. Yep, the Malefic Lord's not within 7, so he's safe. So, Mortarion's down.
I'm not going to lie, I'm in mourning. Barely Tabletop quality did a great job on that Mortarion.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna watch from the other side of the table. So what do you think about your turn?
Mortarion's dead, so I'm happy. But I'm really afraid of these grenade shenanigans you've been talking about. Plan so far is working. We got the relic. Emperor is happy. Emperor protects. Maybe.
He said it very well. We're gonna miss Mortarion, but I believe he soaked up the firepower I needed to survive this game and at least try to get to the relic because he's going to keep running with Celestine. This is the turn we're going to see some grenades shenanigans. So look forward to seeing these guys disappear, potentially some Marines disappear, and start pinning them in the corner. Nurgle's coming. Decent advance rolls. Able to jump here, so you see the Plague Marines are definitely within grenade range of the 2 Dreadnoughts left. We've tried to reposition some smites so we can leave these guys alone and affect some other things. Looking forward to the grenades. We're going to jump into to the Psychic phase. You can see I did not spend command points. I've got 3 left, so no Cloud of Flies this turn because I want to save some tricks for grenades. So into the Psychic phase. Typhus is going to cast Blades on his buddies here. Going off on a 5. That is cast on an 8.
We're going to go ahead and counter.
You are not. I love it. So what that's allowing me to do is add 1 to wound rolls in the fight phase with plague weapons. Miasma on the Plague Marines. A leaner. A 5, and it is not going off on a 5, and I'm not worried about that. So on to smites. So we pre-measured everything out. We've got 2 guys going to target these guys because they're the closest. So first guy, smite, goes off, is going to do D3. So 2 guys will die here. Next smite, doing the same thing. A 9 is going to do D3. 1 more guy will die. On to the next 2. Typhus has already tried 2 powers. I believe he's done. So we have 1 Malefic Lord here first. Goes off. D3. 2 of these guys will die. Alright, moving on to the next smite. Here he is 1 inch closer to that Dreadnought. So having to cast it on the Dreadnought, it's going to go off. D3 wounds on the Leviathan. 2 wounds.
These are mortal?
Yep.
So the Fortress of Solitude, not what it's called.
Just 1, that's 1. Good.
Okay.
Alright, and to the Demon Prince, so on the Contemptor. It's It's going to go off on an 8. And 3 wounds to him. He can ignore these on a 6-up, right? No, he's not the relic.
Not the invul, right.
So just 3. Shooting phase. Command point. Blight Bombardment puts us down to 2 command points left. This is going to allow every model in this unit to throw its blight grenades. And because we have the grenade caddy, we're at strength 4 doing 2 damage. Also, on a 6-up to wound, it's an additional mortal wound. We could spend another point on Veterans of the Long War here, which is the trick, and therefore doing mortal wounds on 5s and 6s. But because you're so crippled, I'm cool with just spending the 1 and throwing the grenades normally. Measured it out, we've got 7 on the Contemptor and 7 on the Leviathan. Let's see what happens. So the 7 guys tossing, these are D6 shots apiece. So we're at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 shots. Alrighty. We are hitting on 3s. 2s are bad. We are rerolling 1s because of the Demon Princes. Alright. We are wounding on Strength 4. What's your toughness currently? Is 7.
The Contemptor, yes.
So mortal wound. Rerolling 1s for plague weapons. So 3 mortal wounds and 5 saves.
Here we go. 2-up saves. Hey.
Good to go. So he's just taking the 3 mortal wounds from that. The next 7 at the Leviathan. We got 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Just going to add a dice to this. We know the deal. We don't like 2s. We can reroll 1s. Thanks to our friends.
That was
Like
so brutal. What a pickup. Oh my god.
There's a couple mortal wounds. I see couple ones. So he's taking 4, and we are wounding you on your toughness 8 currently, right?
Oh, this one is 8, yes.
So we needed 6s. So 4s. That's going to be 4 mortal wounds. How many wounds do he have left?
Great question. He is at 8. He's got 14 total, so 6 left.
So
but he still has his fortress. Maybe. No, that's not a psychic power. Yeah, so he's just taking it.
Cool. So he's got 2 wounds left. You have 4 saves to make. Fail 1, they do 2 damage. You're a dead man. Can you roll a 1 on 4 dice?
Oh, I can.
So you're taking an additional 4 wounds from the grenades. Let's see if he blows up. A 5-up, right?
Yep.
He's not blowing up.
Would have loved to blow up in the middle of that.
Assault turn. Well, let's shoot some stuff. So, excuse me. Let's charge some stuff. We've already shot some stuff. We've got the Demon Prince trying to take out the Relic. The Relic Contemptor, that is. We've got Plague Bears who advance, so they're unable to charge. So we have our Blades of Putrefaction Plague Marines charging the crippled Contemptor. We've got a Demon Prince making a charge against some Marines. And Typhus is currently blocked out, so that's all we got. Let's make it happen. 5 inches away. Show me a 4. Not going to make that happen. I feel like I should want that to happen, but I like grenades too much. So we're cool with that. Jumping over to the other Demon Prince, needing an 8 to make that. 7. 1 inch short there as well. Plague Marines, they're pretty close. I like a 7. Just try to kill the Contemptor. So, made it in there with plague weapons, Blades of Putrefaction. We're hitting on 3s. We are rerolling 1s. Maybe the greatest roll ever. They really want to kill you. So, +1 to wound. You're T7. We're strength 4. So normally we would need 5s, but because adding 1 to the wound roll, we're looking for 4s. And any 6 roll goes to a 7, does mortal wounds. So that's 2 mortal wounds right off the bat. And we are wounded on 4s. How many wounds you got left?
I think that's actually it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
For fun, because I want to.
Okay,
I'm going to make you roll this.
2 up saves?
Yeah, 2 up saves.
I get all of them.
Just for fun.
Ooh, 1.
Still a good roll there.
So close.
But a dead dreadnought, all the same. Would you like to see if he explodes?
I would.
5 up.
Boom. On further review, it takes a 6 to explode.
So no explosion, just a dead dread. I'm going to touch your models again. Not the best, but we did what we set out to do. We failed some easy charges, some might say. Saved, got a couple command points for more grenade tricks, hopefully for that Night Titan in the next few rounds. So looking really good for Nurgle, except he's got the relic and we're playing the relic. So I know you're going to run away. Why don't you come find me, bro?
Run away! Terminators. Terminators from the sky. Terminators. That's all I gotta say about that. They're coming. I hope they kill something because we're trying to get not pinned into this corner. So here we go with Null Zone. Ooh, a little while on the roll. It goes
11.
off.
Can I roll 2 6s? Sure can. So Null Zone goes off, and then you got another power.
I'm gonna try and do a smite. It's a 7.
Try to block that too. Stop that. No smite. Shooting.
So much shooting.
So well-placed knight. I failed some charges, so Demon Prince is out of position, so you're able to target the Prince. So show me what you got, Night Titan. 12 shots from the Gatling gun. Hitting on 3s.
There we go. Hey.
1s and 2s are bad. There's a 2 in there. Cheater. Don't worry. Alright, your strength 6. Wounding on 4s. You're not very good. With rolling dice, it is.
You know, I had the green ones.
Invul save on this guy. This is not the guy with the cool armor, so just regular invuls. Those do 2 damage apiece, right?
Yes. Yes, they do.
So 4 disgusting resilience rolls. He's taking 2 damage. 2d6 shots from the battle cannon. Oof. 9 shots hitting on 3s. 1s and 2s are bad. Wounded on 3s.
Big money. Opposite.
Invuls. These do how many damage? D3?
D3 damage each.
Show it to me. 3.
Take it.
Disgusting. Not disgusting. It's taking 5.
Missiles.
And the missiles. 2 hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound. 5 up.
On the table.
If it was on the table. It's gonna fail that. How many damage does that do? I believe it's just auto 3, right?
I think so.
So it was a D6.
I was kind of right.
Kind of right. I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna say you're wholly right. So I need to save some of these 5 ups. So it takes 2. He's alive. That's great. So he's got 1 wound left, right? Takes 2.
Ooh, stubber. We're close, right?
Stubber it is.
Heavy 3.
3 shots.
Strength 4.
That's 3 hits.
3 hits.
5's to wound.
1 wound.
3 up save. Good to go. Are you in melter range? 12-inch.
I got so.
Heck yeah, let's do it. You won't. You're gonna miss with your 1 shot.
You know, my melting gun skills.
Command point. Why not? You've been saving them up for something.
For Terminators.
Hey!
You suck again!
All right. So 1 wound left on that Demon Prince.
Here comes the Terminator train. Hitting on 3s.
Storm bolters.
Combi bolters. Close enough.
At this range, what's the difference? A wounded on 5s. He's a T5 character. Let's see what we got here.
3.
3. These are minus nothing. 3 up saves. Taking 2. Disgusting resilience. Taking 2 damage.
I'm gonna fire my combi multa on my sergeant. Hey, I got one,
A
coach.
hit. 3 is a wound. The pain train continues. This guy does not have an invulnerable. So, D6 damage. 2. He will get his disgusting resilience. He'll take 2. He is going to just barely die here. So grenade man down.
Kiri's assault cannon into the demon prince there. Out of the way.
You're not reduced, so you're hitting on 2s.
Yep. I need one more wound to be reduced.
And you're wounded on 3s here. He's rocking his 3 up.
Daka Daka.
Or excuse me, -1, right? Is that what your gun does?
Yes, surrender.
So it would be a 4 up. So not good. 5 up disgusting resilience. He's taking 3.
The Noose Titans. That was a good round for me, I think. I killed one guy. I was happy about that. The Kiris went Daka Daka. And, Mr. Prince there survived ever so slightly. Just back up, withdraw, fight another day, wait for the Emperor to arrive. I mean, what else are you going to do, right?
So, Nurgle's getting bullied a little bit, but as you see, there's still a huge plague wall here. So, plan's the same. Keep moving up. I'm going to start protecting these princes better. That was a pretty bad round of placement there. So, looking to capitalize, try to get these Terminators killed out of the backfield. We still out-psycher him, so smites, and more smites. So, we've moved. We have some potential charges with Plague Bearers. We've advanced most of the Psychers to get into great positions for smites, so looking for that Titan to get crippled a little bit. So, jumping right into Psychic phase, we're going to start on this end and cast Smite, which is going at these just regular dudes, are the closest. That's going to fail. Not going to use any rerolls, don't really care about that. Jumping right along down the line, looks pre-measured. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Smites coming at the Night Titan. So, from the Demon Prince in the front, that's going to go off. 24-inch, you do have one opportunity to deny. So I rolled a 6. Is this the one you'd like to stop?
This feels like the one. Hey.
Not good. So D3 wounds to the Night Titan. He's taking 1 wound. Alright, next smite is going to be Malefic Lord. Just outside of range for his Warp Flux. So just regular smite. A 10, not quite an 11, so D3. 1 wound. Next Malefic Lord. So it's taken 2, 4 so far. Typhus is going to cast Smite as one of his powers. That'll do D3 as well. So we're at 6 so far. The other Demon Prince will go off regardless. Leaner, see if it's a 6. It's not. So D3. 1 more. So 7. Not the greatest, but 7 wounds to the Night Titan down. And for fun, we're throwing Miasma on the Plague Marines from Typhus. A 4 is not good. I'm okay with that as well. So, not going to throw grenades in a position where I've got a decent amount of guys in rapid fire due to the Death Guard trait. So, 24 bolter shots coming at these Marines here. Hitting on 3s. 2s are bad. But guess what? Rerolling 1s. The lone 1.
Converted. Way to rub it in.
4's the wound. These are not plague weapons, sadly. How cool would that be? Plague weapon bolters. But I am going to make you make a decent amount of 3-up armor saves.
I like all of them. How about that?
Just fail 4. How about that? Like 1, 2. Just 4. I said 4, man. Come on. 3. 4. Squad down. So we got Demon Prince going to charge here, flying up there trying to get him. We've got Plague Bears multi-charging into the front squads over here. Pretty sure I don't want any piece of the Titan quite yet. So that's what we're doing. Got some Overwatches coming up.
Who would have guessed?
Rocking an 8 right here from the Demon Prince. Did you know a 3's bad?
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
All right, over here. Rocking an 8. So the Phantom Inch needing a 7 from the Plague Bears. I hate my life. So, I've got a couple command points left. I will use one to make a glorious, glorious charge into your walls. Plague Marines can't let this Psyker go, so they're going to charge now as well. Kenny, this is for you. Long Wars all day. Take care of the null zone. We're jumping right into this multi-charge combat. It may look like one unit, but we know who they are. We've got 12 and 12, split up evenly between the first layer of the bubble wrap. So, Plague Bears swinging at this front 5, hitting on 4s. Take that. And we will measure, see if we are in range. We are not. No rerolls. Strength 4, toughness 4. But, plague weapons for these guys. Reroll all to wound. 7. 7 saves on these 5 guys over here. 4 of them decided they didn't want to play. And on to the next. The other front 5. Not great rolls. 4s to wound with the reroll. 4 saves on the other front 5. I'll let you pick who you'd like to die. We're jacking this all up, fellas. So the 4 guys already died over here. So 2 guys from the front squad. I told you could pick whoever you want. You took it literally. All right. So you're swinging back at some Plague Bears. I'm assuming you're going to pile in with the 2 units I multi-charge, so the 1 guy can swing back, and the 3 guys can swing back.
4 Space Marines. Dirty Nurgles. They're hungry.
I'm -1 to hit. You had a couple 3s in there, so.
That's a 1. That's a 4.
Because your Psyker's dead, I believe the null zone's gone. So failed the involved. Disgustingly resilient. Yes, he is. So the 12 charge for Kenny really helped progress the Plague Marine squad up into the line, so they may get their chance to interact with pretty much anything over here next turn, which is good, which will be turn 5. Plague Bears don't plan on going anywhere. This is exactly where they'd like to stay. Ultramarines falling back and shooting. We're about to see that, I think, in full effect. And we're going to have basically 1 more turn to try to get to her. I don't think we can get to Celestine, so hopefully it goes to 6 and we can have a full turn to get that relic.
Two words. Laser rain. Orbital bombardment. We're going to use some command points. Really, hopefully kick and stomp and see if we can't wiggle our way out of here. See what happens. So I've done a little shuffle.
I see you fell back again.
Again. It's not science. Keep the relic. Away from you.
Your Titan was able to sneak through there. He's in position to maybe mess with that Prince.
You wouldn't think, but I was able to keep 1 inch away from your other units, which is great. In the background, I have left the Warlord.
I see he conveniently has enough command points to maybe do a bombardment, right?
Maybe.
I feel like you were talking about laser rain.
Laser rains. And he's looking through windows. It's a very tight fit, but we're going to go ahead and hit it. Hopefully, not hit the Titan while we're at it, but it should be exciting. It's
so D6, right? We've already
for
decided
each unit.
You're choosing that Malefic Lord that's in the center.
Right.
So how far is it? Is it D6, right?
D6, correct. It will hit the Titan. So don't roll a 4 up. I'm going to just resolve that now. Don't hit the Titan. Of course, it hits the Titan.
So it's basically hitting everything over there.
So it's a D6 for each unit.
Well, that's the distance.
Oh. You're
so
right.
4 inches
Yes.
would
Yes, that
Basically-
gets into the Titan.
So let's roll a dice. And for characters, you need a 5. For other units, you need a 4. So let's start with the back prince. 5
Prince.
up.
Oh,
He's safe. Typhus
Typhus.
is getting hit. The other Malefic Lord?
The back. We'll do the back one.
Nope, he's safe. The Malefic Lord up front.
Nope.
Safe. The prince gets hit.
Boom.
So Typhus and the prince. The unit is on a 4 up. Unit and the Titan is on a 4 up as well. All right, and that is doing D3 mortal wounds. So mortal wounds on
Typhus.
Typhus. He's taking 3 disgusting resilience. He's taking 2 wounds from that. The demon prince that got hit. 1 disgusting. He's not disgusting.
Was that his last wound?
No, the wounded one's in the back.
back
This
there,
is the
the
guy
one
with the cool new relic.
You're right, I
And
see
then
he moved
D3 here. 3. We'll have to check. It may be 1 roll, and everyone takes the same.
Think so?
That's generally how explosions and stuff work.
You might not be wrong.
But for fun. Killed 1. If we mess that up, we did it on purpose.
On a 4-up, the unit being rolled for suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Alright, cool. I think
So
we
you
did
roll
it
for
right.
each unit, yeah.
It's beautiful. Alright,
Basically a brilliantist.
you did some wounds to some characters.
Take it.
Maybe not the most effective 3 command points, but...
Missiles into the prince with this cool little wheelbarrow thing. Wow.
1 hit.
1-hit wonder.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
The Gatling gun.
2d6.
Or the big gun.
Big gun, I like to go first.
8
8
shots.
shots. 2, 4, 6.
And you're not degraded yet, right? Taking 7 wounds. You need to take like half, so 12. The 3s.
Seems good.
Math. And 3's the wound, strength 8. Nice. Now this is the guy with the relic, so he has a 2-up save. This is -2, so he gets a 4-up.
Wow.
Hey yo,
He was in no mood.
that's pretty good. And the Gatling gun, 12 shots. Hitting on 3s, wounded on 4s. How good are you?
The best.
Around.
That's his wound. Hey. Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi taught me this. Crane.
Forced wound, right?
Yep.
This is also a -2, I believe. He failed 1. It is 2 damage, so we are rocking 5 up, disgusting resilience. He's taken a single wound, puts him to 2.
We're gonna do the boomstick, little melty gun. Boom.
He actually hit.
For once. Well,
Can
twice.
wound.
Ah,
You know what you got.
I need to get my melty game on.
You know what you got. Come on, man. Command point down.
Command point.
Stud. Nailed it. Now check this out. 5 up in volt. Don't care.
Long hair. We're gonna combo charge. That's a 3. I'm glad I'm close.
Good enough.
I'm gonna try and kill this demon prince because forget a demon prince. So
3's to hit.
hey,
Stop. This is Happy Feet. Strength 8, wounded on 3s.
boom.
-2. So, because this is the 2-up save prince, these are 4-ups. And these do D3 damage, and then I get my disgusting resilience. So 2, 3. 5-ups. So he's taking 3 damage, so that's going to put him at 5 total. Now, we made 4 saves. So on 4-ups, you take mortal wounds. So you took 2 mortal wounds before I swing back.
Yikes.
So because you have no more assaults, obviously I'm going to just go ahead and activate the Demon Prince. Rear on 1s because he's himself. claws on everybody. So strength is... So needing 5s to wound. That whiffed.
I need that.
All right, so your Titan's going to hang out for a minute. I owe you some morale, and I have some icons. So the far unit near the Titan lost 2 models. Leadership 7. So not good. 6 plus 2 is 8, so 1 more guy's going to die. Hey, that's exactly the model I chose. All right, this large squad lost 5 from your bolter fire. So anything over a 2 will die, or a 1, I get models back. So I rolled a 5. So a 5 plus 5 is 10, so 3 more will die. Lost several from multiple shootings here. A 1, that's what I want. So no one dies, and D6 models will come back. 4 are back.
I really don't know if it gets a whole lot more cinematic than this. Wave of demons coming at me, tide after tide. Dropping some laser beams, shooting some bolter guns. We are surviving, have a little bit more to go. We'll see how this turns out.
So, this is crunch time. The game could end, and I'm not in a great position for the relic. I'm in a great position to clean up some models for sure. So really need to clean up what I can and hope for turn 6 when I can deal with Celestine. I was made to lead, not to read.
Get to the chopper if you want to live.
Alright, check it out. Fell out. We don't want any part of that guy. We're going to try to smite him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys closest, 6 smites. Hopefully, Night Titan done. Multi-charges. We've got not everyone, but enough grenades. We look like we got 3 grenade power, so I'm going to spend my as command points. Toss all the grenades. I expect no Marines to live. Titan to be dead. Basically, going to be 2 characters left. Looking for turn 6. So, let's make it happen. Movement done. Psychic phase is up. Starting off, Warp Flux. Going to throw that Warp Flux onto the Night Titan for the Malefic Lord. That cast is a little higher. I'll have to look it up, see what I roll, see if it matters. A 7 will matter. I'll check it out. It does go off on a 7, and against vehicles, this does D6 mortal wounds. How convenient. 3 wounds to the Knight, bringing him to a 12. He's half down. So jumping right into Smite. That's going to be D6 as well, with no perils. So another D6. 1 wound. I think it's worth a reroll, so I'm going to use a reroll here. So that's going to be 5 instead of 1. Decent. So 12 plus 5. 17 wounds on him. Next smite from the guy that fell back is going to go off. So he's to 19 wounds. We are to Typhus smite. Goes off. 22 wounds, and last Psyker smite fails. So, he's got a couple wounds left on the Knight, with smites being done. Jumping over to smiting the Contemptor relic on the opposite end of the table. Will go off. D3 wounds. 3 wounds. You do have your 6-up saves for the relic here. So he took 2 wounds. Bumping him to 6. Typhus will go ahead and throw a power. I got to see what I gave him. And he's going to throw that on the Marines, and we should be knocked out. He's going to throw the blades onto the Plague Marines. A 6. Psychic phase is now over. So, really didn't think about losing the grenade caddy we lost earlier, so the grenades weren't going to be as effective, so we ended up double tapping with all their bolters and didn't clean them up, but we have some charges that we're going to jump in. Night Titan's got 2 wounds left, so we got Typhus is going to go first, protect the 1 wound Prince, but the Prince will go as well, try to clean that up, and hopefully he doesn't explode when he dies. And I still think the plan's going to work. It's going to be 2 guys left. So charges, easy one. Can't fail this. Easy ones. Can't fail this. We will multi-charge. So we do have some overwatches. To start out, would you like to hit me with the flamers? That's 2d6 auto hits. 4. So 7 hits. Heavy flamers. Wounded on 3s.
Easy money. Opposite.
Opposite of easy money.
Not when I'm rolling.
These guys got 5 up.
Dang.
5 up, disgusting. You killed a dude. Got some bolters. 2, 4, 6, 8 shots.
Who do we appreciate?
I have faith in you, my friend. 6s. Long war for the win.
All day. I got one, coach.
You did get one. Would you like to wound me? Yes. 5 up. 5 up. Another.
Dun.
All right, see if they make it. Obviously, primary coming to the second, see how far we go. 9 is decent.
That'll do it.
All right, Plague Marines will follow up after that. So we're just going to jump into the fun ones. Would you like to Overwatch Typhus?
Why, yes. Yes, I would. All right.
Big gun. 6 shots. Math says you hit me once. Are you a mathematician?
I'm going to say 6 times. Opposite.
12 shots with the big gun. Gatling gun. I call them all big guns.
Math says twice. I say 12 times. You got 1.
You're the worst mathematician of all time. Maybe as statistics say...
Statistically...
you can't do shit?
I can't do anything. Melt the gun.
Decent. Stubber. 3 shots. Watch it. Of course, the stubber hits. And nothing.
And
Crack
rockets.
missiles. 3 shots.
Pew pew.
Okay, so Typhus, is he going to get in there?
Snake eyes.
6?
4, 6.
Let's see if I'm 7. I think I was. It's from Typhus here.
Oh.
Gotta love 7s. That's Nurgle's number, my friend. 2 wounds left on the night. Prince wants to go first. Hitting on 2s. Decent. Needing 5s though. Just 1.
2. There's 2. There's 2 5s.
Thank you.
Oh.
Minus 2. 3 up, so a 5 up save. That's all we needed. 2 damage. Would you like to see if you explode and kill my demon prince?
Why,
Show me
yes.
a 6. Ah!
Long war.
So, let's check it out. I'm pretty sure it's a decent sized explosion.
Here we go. 2d6.
The 9 inches, that is everything over here up to the corner. So, everything's gonna take d6 mortal wounds. So, a high number is what you want.
Give me a 6.
A
Ooh,
5.
That's a 5. That's solid.
So, right off the bat, let's start with Demon Prince who's wounded. No invols, mortal wounds, so 5 up, disgusting resilience. He's taken 3. That will kill him. Do I want him to die? Try to reroll 1 with my last command point. So, to keep him alive or not to keep him alive, because right off the bat we know they die. So I'm going to do it. Last command point. Need a 5 up. He is alive. Beautiful. Beautiful prince. 3, 4, 5 saves. I need to make all 5 saves on the other prince. Close. But he will die. Typhus. Disgusting resilience. He's taken 2 wounds. Typhus. Wow, he'll have I gotta check his wounds. That was decent rolling. 6 wound Typhus, so 4 wounds on him. He's got 2 remaining. Like I said, the Malefic Lords died. We have 5 saves on our friends over here, so 2 guys will die out of that. They'll need a morale again. I believe that is it. Tighten down. Knight down, Contemptor down. He exploded as well, so both vehicles blew up. But the prince is limping on. All the princes, except for this fat man here, are limping on. We've got some morale. These two guys lost 2. Just gonna go ahead and pick them up there. Didn't lose many here, but just their morale. They're gonna get D6 models back. 5 come back. So, we got some things to talk about. Exactly what we wanted. Everything died. Turns out mortal wounds on this ability did great. Plague Bearers Rule on the wound did exactly what we thought. There's 2 guys left and a bunch of Nurgle. So, you have a turn to move. We know you got to move away because I've got some troops. We all know what troops do now. So, I really need the game to go on, or you're just going to steal the relic and the Emperor wins, which is unacceptable.
Ladies and gentlemen, veterans and snobs, it's all come down to this.
So you moved away, right?
Well, flew away.
We had some troops in here, so you had to get away. This is it. You win the game if the game ends.
This
if
is
you
basically
don't,
one die.
you're gonna get punked if you if you don't.
Would you like to roll?
No, this is all up to you, man.
So this ends on a
1 or 2, it's over. All right. And
wait, you mean I have to roll low? And
you have to roll low. This is what you do.
This means a 6 is coming. Here we go. Yeah.
The game continues.
The game does continue. However, it's pretty much a foregone.
Guys, we know what happens from here. Saint ain't making it out alive. We've got
not making it.
We got the whole army's got to sit on the relic. On a 2-up, she'll come back, but not on the relic, and that's all that matters. So, guys at home, you know what's up. If you want the breakdown of this, talk about the new Death Guard, Mortarion. Check out the battle report and the Beats Lab breakdown over at thelongwar.net. We'll see you there.